So, we begin at the actual beginning of things relevant, birth by sleep.
Oh
I know.
boy. I hope this is a
My
happy
money, you
game.
fucking nerd.
I hope this game is happy.
So, from the palpable humor in that laugh, this is going to be a miserable time.
Oh, I mean, it's a fun game, but, it's a prequel, so
Okay, so it's a prequel. Which game in the release order is this?
this is, I believe, the fifth? Because, let's see, yes, it's fifth, because by this point, Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, 2 had already been out, so, sorry, fourth.
This has been before or after the flip phone game?
I think Coded came out right before it. I forget. I'd have to look specifically. Oh yeah, and so the reason why I'm not actually going to do a bunch of the secret movies is the secret movie for Kingdom Hearts 2 is integrated directly in this opening. So
Also, the secret movies are just fucking trailers for the next game. Consistently.
God, you're right.
They're designed to sell toys.
Wait, you're kidding me. The mechanics should not be the same. It's not a technophagic virus, is it?
No, it is much stupider. It's just you're correct that I didn't see it before, but yes, that character does.
Do they have transference and everything?
Okay. Transference is complicated, but kind of.
Well, from Warframe's point of view, transference isn't that complicated. You just stick the Void Abomination child that was part of a secret experiment that was going to jump from the Origin system to the Tau system using unproven technology that would rip a hole through reality that would become a problem later on in the plot that killed everyone except for the children on board, because the children made a deal with the devil, who is more or less a thing that exists outside of time as a gestalt entity of human emotion and cruelty unbound.
While not one-to-one, that is closer than it has any right to be.
Yes.
I love 40k.
Man, it's almost like nothing is original under the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a Bible quote, for those who don't know.
Also, I want to clarify, this is the 7th game in the series to be released.
Oh.
What am I forgetting?
There's Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2, Re-Chain of Memories, Coded, 358/2, and then this.
Oh, 358 had been already out by now. I thought it was
Yes.
after this.
I thought 358 was just a bunch of videos end to end.
No, it was an actual ass game that they then turned into a series of videos.
For the re-release, because everything is relevant. Everything is relevant.
Everything is relevant.
Can I try to guess the plot before we get there?
Yes.
Okay,
Sure.
so the gay romance between the player character and the blue-haired guy who's very effeminate occurs during this game.
No.
Darn.
Nope, you are, for once, very far off.
Swing and a miss.
This world is just too small.
I mean, yes, it's an island.
So yes, the first thing that we're returning is those cloaks. Those cloaks will always be around.
Stupid fashion for stupid
Those cloaks
kids.
that completely change your body type.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So
It's like a corset.
It's hard to keep 3D models on model.
yes. So yeah, this is also an HD remaster of a PSP game. So
Hey, can I interrupt to ask an important question?
An empty world.
sure,
How the hell is he carrying a person like that?
Will be right at home.
Very carefully.
don't worry about it. And yeah, here we go, Leonard Nimoy.
One of his last roles ever.
Of all the souls I have ever known, his was most anime. Don't worry, some
Practically, you're in a Kingdom
6-year-old
Hearts.
watching this video is going to have a laugh about that.
Where you are is tragically Kingdom Hearts. Well,
Mhm.
not actually Kingdom Hearts, but in Kingdom Hearts.
So we're witnessing the first, technically, in universe, a version of visiting the Stations of Awakening.
See,
This
I
is-
was looking at a sperm and egg metaphor here, but there's only one of them, so that's very, very low odds of survival. You're not going to get a zygote out of this.
Look,
Sorry,
as
I'm
these
trying to
games
think of ways to twist this because you're kind of right. But
Mhm.
unfortunately, you're kind of right.
He's a brand new heart. He's got 4 chambers.
This is
We
He
can tell
pumps
he's not
blood.
a Disney character. He has
why are
nipples.
you in my heart?
Mhm.
Terrifying.
Most RPG plots are haunted by murky, intangible spirits. In Kingdom Hearts, however, they're even murkier.
Yeah. That was my light. But my heart is fractured.
Does that mean he's a half princess?
And now
No. The princess have you know what? We'll worry about them in the first game.
We'll get to there. This will
Pure
come up.
hearts. They're special pure hearts. Everyone has a heart.
huh?
Right, but I thought princesses had pure hearts.
This
Yeah.
will be relevant, so don't worry about it. This will.
Okay, too many things to try to juggle and remember.
Fellas, is it gay if the hearts touch?
Mm-hmm.
It could be, if you try hard
That-
enough.
This right
That's
here.
kind of the plot of Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, it's pretty gay when the hearts touch.
But yeah, this right here already. Plot point of things going to be made worse by this happening. Number 1.
Thanks.
I don't think he should have been talking to the fourth wall. Or, well, I guess the narrator, really.
No, we just didn't want to get a
Open
voice
the
actor
door.
for the narrator, that's all.
Sound files take a memory. And
It's
this
all
was
supposed
what,
to
a
be a
Vita?
big reveal, despite everyone basically knowing already.
Okay, so first question then, which should be on track. Is this Roxas?
No,
No.
No.
But this isn't Sora.
No.
correct.
Correct. This is one of the Wayfarer trio.
Just
Ventus.
Roxas looks a lot like this guy for reasons.
The reasons this game will sort of explain.
I hope so, because now I have no idea who anybody is.
Don't worry, you're not supposed to.
They're all ghosts of shadows on the wall.
Well, that and just everyone in this is basically original to this game.
So that's not the main villain.
A keyblade.
Oh, a Jesus metaphor. He rises from the dead.
I wonder if somebody out there has tried to fit a three-body problem into Kingdom Hearts lore.
You know what? The less I think about that, the better.
It's
Yeah, I
more
don't
of a
wanna think
three
about that.
nobodies problem.
Okay. Fine.
I thought you could only have one nobody, and then you had your heart and a heartless. And a heartless and a nobody weren't exactly the same, but they had some overlap.
Okay, we'll worry about that when we get to 2, because the nobody thing is its own fucking can of worms.
Yes. We have a lot of ground to cover. What?
Will Simon Pegg be there?
No, thankfully.
It was a bad movie. I will retract that question.
Can't believe he stole Sora's bed.
Sora doesn't exist yet. This is Ventus. Which means he's
I mean that
what?
Sora stole Ventus's bed.
Okay, a thing you're gonna learn, Malik, is this game loves themed names.
And parallelism.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So is he the 5th attempt at this then?
No, it's wind.
So,
Because he blows a lot of hot air.
but yeah, so clarifying, Birth by Sleep is 10 years before Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah, it was a fun thing to learn recently.
Only 10.
Only
Yes.
10.
Only
That's
10.
insane. That's insane. This is incredible.
So, how old was the dude who became the Black Cloak guy before this?
He's 80 currently.
So he was how old when he was the young dude standing on the beach?
We
Oh
don't
my
know.
god, gameplay.
We're finally here.
Also, you can tell it's a PSP game because the actual character model's super zoomed in because there's only so much screen real estate.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I've got time to spare.
Alright, let's see if Carnival fucks us up so we can mock them for it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you when I made a cut and spliced in footage from when I failed the boss fight. But so I really like the command deck as a
You want a
system.
piece of me too?
I think it's much better than say having mana or MP systems because it just each skill has its own cooldown that you switch between and use. Now, the actual, like, controlling it feels a bit weird because adjusting to what was a PSP game, but it plays excellently. It's a good port.
Also, luckily, Ventus himself does not take up that much screen real estate because he's a fucking manlet.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
I
What am I
can't say as
missing
much
around
the
here?
same for
I'm gonna miss
some of
the
the other
meteor
player
shower.
characters.
Goofy is a large part of the screen real estate.
As he should be. I think we need more healthy depictions of single dads in cinema.
Yeah, it's amazing. He doesn't feel incredibly divorced.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay, which canon of Disney's Goofy you going with there? Because he's
Goofy
not.
movie.
She died.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
but he's
always
not-
dead.
Why
Forever.
does this
That's
seem
not
Yeah.
divorce.
familiar?
That's widower.
I was talking about incredibly divorced dads in media.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So, like, trying to think of a Disney movie that has a divorced dad in it.
Disney
That
would never
isn't-
do divorce.
Well, they do in like 3 of their movies where the dad has to
Mm.
reconnect with a son who is usually played by Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Whoa!
Okay, what about The Parent Trap? Which Disney has made twice.
Behold, the coolest
Give me a
character.
break.
The coolest
Hell
character in the whole franchise.
You hopeless sleepyhead.
Okay,
You
is
know,
this
you should have at
character
least
also
brought a blanket.
secretly Lushu?
Did I dream
No.
that place up?
No.
It really felt like I'd been there before.
Nope,
Looking
Aqua's
up
just
the
Aqua.
stars.
I bet you can't spot the theming yet.
Except you've always
Aqua,
lived here with
because
us.
names are meaningful, will be our
Yeah.
water mage.
I know.
She's also a Europop band.
Yeah,
Hey,
but the
Aqua.
Barbie movie wouldn't exist for.
You ever wonder what
Years.
stars are? Where light comes from?
One day.
What I say?
That every star up
My,
there
my
is
one
another
complaint
world.
is, as much as I like Aqua, her voice actress is very stiff in this
Tara.
game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's a problem with
Hard to
That's the
believe
problem
there's so
with
many
both-
worlds out there
a
besides
lot
our
of people
own.
in this game.
I think this
light
is
is their
also like
hearts.
one of her first voice acting
And it's
roles,
shining down on
so
us
Yes.
like a million lanterns.
If only
What?
Tara could realize
I
that
don't
he's
get it.
just Ken.
In other words, they're just like you, Ven.
Tara, also
does that
very
mean?
stiff and awkward.
You'll find out someday, I'm
That's
sure.
that one's more
I
on
wanna
the voice
know
actor's
now.
decision
You're
of how to
too
play the
young to
role.
know
But
now.
Quit treating me like
Okay.
Tony, would you say?
well, okay,
Hey,
fair.
what are you laughing
All right,
at?
so quick
I can't
Wait.
help it.
approximate ages given
You
by
two
the
would make the
devs.
weirdest
Tara's
brothers.
supposed to be around 20,
Huh?
Aqua's 18, and like Finn is 16 or 15.
Fucking manlet needs to learn how to park.
Now all they need is a stoner and a talking dog.
Hell yeah.
Tragically, we will not get Mystery Inc.
Oh, yeah. Tara, you and I have our Mark of Mastery exams tomorrow. I made us good luck
Ooh,
charms.
she's crafty. Now she's gonna start scrapbooking.
I mean, they're pretty nice, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get one too?
Of course. One for each of us.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what's going on with her
Somewhere out
character
there.
now.
There's this tree with star-shaped fruit.
She's the
And the fruit
mom,
represents
whether
an
she wants to be or
unbreakable
not.
connection. So as long as you and your friends carry good luck charms shaped like it, nothing can ever drive you apart. You will always
How many
find
games
your way
actually
back to
care
each
about
other.
the star-shaped fruit?
Technically, I
Too many.
think you're supposed to make them
It
seashells.
comes up, but it's a weird like it's a motif that shows up more than anything in anything else.
Hey, what do
It's
you mean
just
sometimes?
charms symbolizing the breaking
So
of the
this isn't
bond
a
are
real
very
good
common
luck
in the
charm?
series.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
that's yet to be seen. But I did work a little magic on it.
Really? What?
An unbreakable connection.
Excuse me, the unbreakable bond.
Put a bunch of triangles together creates a very strong thing.
So I actually like the Dimension Link as a way of like selling one of Kingdom Hearts' big themes about like power comes from being with people who you
Tomorrow's the
people
exam.
and forming connections
Anybody
with
want to
them.
spar?
I can
However,
take
it also shows that this does not necessarily have to be a good connection,
Mm-hmm.
as we'll see.
So
Connections
what you're
are
saying?
amoral, I guess.
Yes, but
A connection's a connection, really.
yes.
Yeah.
Right, they are removed from morality. There's no good, no evil, just connection.
Connection.
The bonds we make, which are sometimes unbreakable.
Ah, damn, I wish I could make a connections and disconnections joke, but that would only land with, like, nobody.
But yeah, so there's a lot of like variation added to the just command styles, command decks. A lot of variation of your move set. It's the beginning of the game, so we're not gonna see that yet.
Also, Terra is the big boy heavy hitter, so his animations tend to be slower,
Well,
Yeah.
it's fine if you're fighting one on
which is
one,
unfortunate.
but you need to know how to handle a crowd too.
Real
Does Aqua
unfortunate.
do
when-
the crowd control?
Sort of. I would say Finn is more crowd controlled than Aqua, but the way the command deck system works is that you have kind of free reign to build whatever. Shotlock is real cool and useful, but it's a weird system where I don't quite understand how they came to this, but I'm glad it's there.
So, potential depth, but simplicity in action.
Okay,
More
let's
like
wrap this
awkwardness from being the first attempt at it.
Yes.
Hmm.
Does
So
it
I
get
chose
refined?
Yes, it gets refined and returns in Kingdom Hearts 3, but... Yeah, I chose Aqua because this would be the only chance to play her for a long time.
Freeze!
Now unleash your super move and kill him.
Looks like I win.
No, please spar again. We need more of this.
Trust me. You guys are ready. We're gonna clean up at the exam tomorrow.
I hope it's Eddie.
The UI
It's like
seems
the master set.
relatively condensed, but I don't have a good idea of what all of those things
When the time
meant.
is right,
Like,
you
I
just need to
read
look
the
inside
health
yourself,
bar,
and
but
you'll find
it's
it there.
tough to see. The thing
Mhm.
that stands out is the command bar, and that's when you can use abilities.
That gives you a special, finishing move, or once it's filled up.
Oh. We don't want to lose track of stuff that's happened.
Also,
What's
yeah,
the
you
D-Link?
scroll through the UI with the D-pad.
Yeah. Forgive me, I'll try and get better at editing these things out, but like,
No, we need at least one example of how it works.
also yeah, that thing about that command board thing, that's basically play Monopoly to get commands and level them up faster than say just in combat. I'll do a
Hey,
bonus video that'll just
we're
be
gonna head
me,
back.
like me subtitling a video because,
Me too.
again, it's Monopoly. No one needs
Yeah.
to see more.
It's Kingdom Hearts. There's gimmicks fucking everywhere.
Is it Monopoly that you have to grind to play?
No, you don't have to do. You don't have to really interact with it at all if you don't want to.
I mean, I would say for RPGs of this era,
Together.
you should expect many, many, many
Always.
gimmicks and niche systems that are kind of stupid. So, Monopoly doesn't faze me.
That would be the last night we ever spent beneath the
Oh, good. That's right. They said that. I forgot they said that, so I didn't have to. So yeah, that was the last time they had a happy they had a happy time together.
That's why I wasn't worried about mentioning the breaking of the bond.
In canon, how old is Mickey supposed to be?
Very.
Thousands. Mickey is timeless.
But yeah, this is the first instance of Brett Ewer being the voice of Mickey in this game.
It's everybody's favorite wizard, Syzygy.
Mickey, I cannot shake the feeling.
No, he has a
something
different name in
terrible is
this, but
about
yeah,
to
it's the dude from
transpire.
Fantasia.
It's
Yeah,
Jensen.
Disney backwards.
Jensen.
Syzygy.
Oh, look, a star-shaped fruit.
No, it's a window.
Does the window represent my unbreakable bond to look outside?
Alright, so the way this game works is 3 scenarios based on our main characters. The developer suggested way, and which is the way we're doing, is Terra, Vin, Aqua. So yeah. Here we go.
I'm glad they get the most awkward to play character out of the way first.
Yes.
Because he is clunky.
That man looks evil.
Hey, it's the bad guy.
You can't prove that it's the bad guy, you don't know!
He has dark skin and yellow eyes.
Okay, we're not gonna get into the colorism problem, but yes, it is an issue in this series.
Well, the yellow eyes would specifically be a Disney thing. There are very few good guys in Disney cartoons and movies that have yellow eyes.
For the mark of master.
Also, hi Mark Hamill.
One, but 2 of the Keyblades chosen stand here as candidates.
It's a paycheck.
Neither a competition nor a battle for supremacy. Not a test of wills, but a test of heart. Both of you may prevail, or neither.
A test of heart, but also how well you beat the shit out of each other.
Master Xehanort did not travel all this way to see our youngest prospects in years
So,
fall short.
here's some clarification that only happens because of
You are ready.
backfilling from other games.
Then let the
Master
examination begin.
Ericus here, it's square backwards, and Xehanort are like the only survivors of a class of like 15 people.
Wow, Keyblade users die young. Or frequently.
They're very good at eating shit, yes.
Didn't most of them kill each other in the last game?
Don't worry about
Yes, but that it was
the exam.
time
Then, you're
very
in
long
danger
ago.
here. Go wait in your room.
Yeah, these two are from a different class.
Bored of this. Seeing you two
Also, like, Xehanort is always very evil looking, and I'm glad everyone just tolerates it.
He's been out there
Again,
training just as
that's
hard
because Ericus is known Xehanort
Stay
basically
sharp,
all
man.
his life, and was again the only other survivor of a thing that killed all of their friends.
Which wasn't the battle of the many dumb blades.
Yes, this was a separate time.
Yeah.
This wasn't like an internal conflict. This was they got attacked, and then again, only 2 survivors.
Attacked by an even worse enemy, the Somebodies.
Would any of the other games have covered that conflict, or is it just spoken of and dismissed?
oh, we got this because of the Kingdom Hearts Union Chi Dark Road expansion. It's part of the phone game, so...
Yeah, it's important to note that while we saw a cutscene version of the phone game, it wasn't all of the phone game. It was only the first fucking arc of the phone game.
Let's go.
I looked it up after, but yeah, there were multiple other parts of the phone game that got released after that initial cutscene compilation, and they never
Incredible.
filled that in anywhere else.
Fucking incredible.
They
To be
must not
fair,
have been important
most-
enough.
Yes, most of that stuff is not necessarily needed, but
I don't know. There's shit about the darkness in there that's super important.
we'll get there in
The
3.
darkness.
That was unexpected. But
Wow,
one
he
must
beat up
keep a
those
still
orbs
heart
real
even in
good.
the most trying of
Congrats, welcome to
circumstances.
the Order. Now you
It was
get
an
to go
excellent
die in a
test,
surprise
one I
attack.
chose to let
too.
unfold. Which brings us to your next trial.
Is the Death Star slowly coming to Coruscant?
No.
Now,
This is
Terra
prequel
and Aqua.
films.
The two of you
Oh,
face
okay.
each other in
So
combat.
the
Remember, there are no winners. Only
We're waiting for
choosers.
Jar Jar to show
For
up,
when
yeah.
equal
I'm
powers
just glad
clash,
they got
their
Mark Hamill to
nature
play
is
the
revealed.
Jedi-ass motherfucker.
Begin.
Oh no, he's
And
got the
that's
stank
pretty
hand.
dark.
We have
compared to the
deliberated and reached a
previous thing we
decision.
saw, they've
Terra,
reined in
Aqua, you
the
both performed
editing a
commendably.
bit better.
However,
They're
only
framing
Aqua has
the
shown the mark of mastery.
cutscenes simpler. They're not trying
You
to
failed to keep the darkness within
maximize
you
everything. Is
sufficiently
that
in
because this is a
check.
PSP?
But there is always
Part of it is
next
that,
time.
and also like this was an actual game, and
That
like
is all.
the back cover
Aqua,
was basically
as our newest
we need
Keyblade
extra,
master,
we need
you
to
are
back,
entitled
we
to
need to
certain
explain some
knowledge.
things, and
Please
we're
wait
just
here for further
throwing something at the
instruction.
wall.
It was essentially filler in the form of a
Terra,
animated film
sorry.
to cover the bases of the first part of the phone game.
Where did it come from?
While the actual, like, proper game stuff tends to look better. In terms of cinematography, framing, all that.
Ventus?
He ain't gonna cut it.
There is actual
Somebody's gotta
craft
break
in these
that loser
games.
Not here, you won't. I have to keep up appearances.
Hi, Haley Joel Osment.
He just needs a little incentive to leave home.
So that wasn't Xehanort carrying the potato Ventus at the beginning of this.
Sorry.
And you couldn't tell from the shitty goatee?
I wasn't sure.
But yes, that was Xehanort at the beginning carrying Potato Vin.
There's darkness within me. So what does that matter? I know I'm strong enough to hold it back.
Yes. You are indeed strong. The darkness is nothing to fear.
Master Xehanort.
And yet, how frustrating that Ericus refutes its power. Why, you could train with him forever, and still, you'd never be a master.
The point in Leonard Nimoy's life where his vocal cords
why?
sounded barely
Help
functional.
me understand, Master Xehanort. What is it that I failed to learn?
You're fine as you are. Darkness cannot be destroyed. It can only be channeled.
Yes. Thank you,
Leonard
Master.
Nimoy, the first of one of 3 voice actors to play Xehanort.
Oh, young Terra, have you heard the tale of Darkness the Wise? It's not something. It's not something the Keyblade Masters will tell you.
God, fuck off.
Look, I'm gonna make as many prequel jokes about this game as possible because
What happened?
I don't know.
it's completely
Why
relevant.
isn't Ven here?
Very well then. I will send my pupils to investigate. Yes, I understand. Farewell. That was my dear old friend Yen Sid. As you know, he is master no more, but he still keeps a close eye on the tides of light and darkness. His counsel serves as signposts on the road we wielders of the Keyblade must walk.
So he's your boss.
All the more
Yeah.
reason then for concern, for he tells me the princesses of heart
Real subtle, Nomura.
not only from the forces of darkness, as you may assume, but also from a new threat, one that feeds on negativity. Fledgling emotions that have taken monster form. Yen Sid calls them the Unversed. As wielders of the Keyblade, you are tasked with striking down.
Glad that every
any
single
who would
game
upset
has
the
to have
balance
its
of
own
light and
original
darkness.
version of the
The
Heartless.
Unversed are no exception.
Okay, to be fair to
I
this
tried
game,
to pass this news on to Master
the Heartless
Zayas,
outbreak hasn't
but my
happened yet.
repeated attempts to reach him have failed.
I mean, yes, but also,
This all
Because, like, the phone game just used the Heartless, so it's like,
Is gone?
it's just every game is gonna add its
So
own
here we
original
are.
shit to
I
this
need
this
you two to
stew.
get this situation under control. Eliminate the Unversed and find Master Xehanort.
What would Trana Hex be then?
I have unlocked the lanes between.
Whatever it wants to be.
Use these forbidden pathways to travel between this world and countless others. The darkness looms closer than usual within these spaces, but your armor will protect you. Lastly, remember that order must be kept. You cannot tell anyone there are other worlds. Now go and fulfill your duty.
can't cross-pollinate the Disney franchises.
Sarah,
The movies are not allowed to touch.
consider this an opportunity. A second chance for you to change my mind.
What?
You must know, I care for you.
That's why I let you wear the same pants as me.
If I could have my way, I would name you master in a second. But how can I, when you are so obsessed with power? Terror.
I can't believe Terra took the
Mustn't
bloody
be
mess
afraid of
fault at the
losing.
beginning of the game.
Fear leads to obsession with power, and obsession beckons the darkness.
I definitely not Jedi.
Thank you, Master. I swear, I will not.
Tara, you completely missed the point of that speech.
I
Got
swear,
it.
I will fail upward.
I will make sure to succeed at not being afraid of losing.
So yes, this establishes a very important thing about Terra.
Dumb as a brick.
Yes, but that's not exclusive trait to him in this franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Every
In terms of
square hole has a square.
But in terms of like sheer amount of blame for the things that are about to happen that aren't like directly Master Xehanort because being the villain, it's mostly Terra's fault.
Well, at least he gets a moment to be a Sentai.
Yeah, no, I actually do really like the Keyblade armor designs.
That's a really weird fursuit.
So yeah, D-Links basically allow you to use commands associated with other characters.
I can't
they
wait
also-
to romance Ventus.
That would imply that any of these games acknowledge sex exists.